tonight on BCN Weekly Report. For our first show of the semester, 2 weeks of snow days and delays. How much snow we actually got and who is keeping hard to keep the campus running in these cold temperatures. Also, a talented and local musician, Grimsley, comes to Berea, Kentucky. Reporter Matt Carmack with more on his story and rise to popularity. And our very own reporter Amaya Weekly reviews Bluegrass Kitchen. Stay tuned to hear about her thoughts, prices, and experience. All this and more coming up soon, tonight on BCN Weekly Report.
Live from Berea, Kentucky, enjoy this week's episode of BCN Weekly Report.
Welcome to this week's episode of BCN Weekly Report. My name is Michael Hardman III. We hope you packed your heavy coats as last week Berea and the rest of Kentucky was hit with an Arctic blast. Students awoke last Monday morning to all canceled events, a snow-covered campus, and negative wind chill. The cold front brought along freezing temperatures as well as what was estimated to be 2 to 5 inches of snow accumulations between Monday and Friday last week. Despite the nasty weather, students and faculty could rest easy as the grounds team worked diligently to make sure sidewalks and other high-traffic areas were clear and safe for students to traverse. Due to their hard work, the campus was able to remain open and running, only resorting to 2-hour delays. But the snow was not all bad, as it allowed many students to take up the opportunity to go sledding behind the president's house, amongst other snow time activities. We hope you all stay warm these past couple weeks and were able to sleep in a couple of extra hours. In other news, a local alternative artist named Grimsley visited Berea last Saturday. Reporter Matt Carmack sat down with him here in the studio to learn about his music and rise to fame.
This is Grimsley, an up-and-coming musician straight from Nashville, Tennessee. And we were lucky enough to get him right here in our very own studio. Grimsley made his musical debut in April of 2022 with his hit song Break in Me. He's been making music ever since, and his hit single Miss Reaper has reached over 100,000 views on YouTube. Over the course of his short career, Grimsley has already reached over 3.5 million streams on Spotify. But what kind of music does he make, and whom for?
What I've always told people is it's kind of melancholy yet hopeful. It's it's an emotional experience, I guess, is what I would say with the Grimsley stuff. And then I also play in a metal band called Atrial, and that's a more physical experience. It's just metal, you just beat down, just fun stuff. But I would say that it's a mix of, Bring Me the Horizon meets like Oliver Tree to an extent. It's kind of like all around.
Grimsley performed last Saturday night at Rebel, but he did not perform alone, this time with a full band. A local Berea band known as Center of Attention, and an alternative band from Birmingham known as Audiophile. Grimsley tells me that this is his first performance with the band, but not his first performance in general, as last year he performed in Dallas, Texas.
I don't feel like I'm starting at the ground floor anymore, and that feels good, but we're definitely still new. Slowly but surely, people are hearing about it, have the TikTok songs and all that stuff going on, which is cool. And hopefully things keep on going on.
Grimsley intends to keep performing and playing as his heart desires. His next performance, Miami. For those of you who missed Grimsley's performance, don't worry, as he performed 2 songs live from the studio, a cover of Drown by Bring Me the Horizon, and his first original, Break in Me. With his busy schedule and talent, you can plan seeing him performing in many places on his new tour. Reporting from the studio, Matt Carmack, BCN Weekly Report.
Thanks, Mac. It was really a great opportunity having Grimsley in the studio, and we look forward to hosting other artists in the future. We'll be back with more news after this short break.
More than 90% of a child's brain develops before the age of 5. making these early years critical for future success. Fortunately, togetherness can go a long way to support learning development. Reading, counting, playing, together. It's really that simple to increase your child's readiness to open up a world of possibilities.
This is Kentucky, where the only thing ordinary is the unexpected. Come see for yourself. Plan your trip at KentuckyTourism.com.
I'm getting vaccinated against COVID-19. Yes, there could be some short-term side effects from the vaccine, but they go away in a day or two. Those are signs that my body's building protection. It's worth it to avoid serious problems from COVID-19 disease.
Thanks for staying with us. Bluegrass Kitchen, a country and homestyle restaurant, just opened over Main Street, taking over Noodle Nirvana. With an alternative menu, every day you can expect all the southern classics at Bluegrass Kitchen, like fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and green beans. We sent reporter Amaya Weekly to test the food and review it.
The Boone Square's recent addition, a restaurant called Bluegrass Kitchen, has officially opened, and their menu contains a variety of hearty food to enjoy. Managed and owned by Donna Mabes, Bluegrass Kitchen has a different menu every day when it comes to a meat entree. This entree will come with 2 or 3 sides, which can include corn, green beans, mac and cheese, and more. In addition to the daily specials, Bluegrass Kitchen also has a variety of burgers, subs, and salads to choose from, as well as various salad dressings. We reached out to the owner, Donna Mabes, who gave us some insight on upcoming plans for the restaurant. She and the rest of her team are looking forward to planning events catered towards students. Some of these plans will include a college night on Thursdays that will include a 10% discount for students, faculty, staff, and alumni, expanding the dining room to outside on the patio with live music and cornhole, and partnering with delivery services. To cater to local Bereans and their families, Bluegrass Kitchen is working toward providing meals to those in need through a Pay It Forward board, which contains receipts for meals prepaid by customers. They also often use their tip box to offset these costs. Continuing to serve their community, Bluegrass Kitchen is working toward a child-friendly ambiance, as there are many options for children on the kids menu. And up to 2 kids under the age of 12 eat free with the purchase of an adult entree on Saturdays. This is all we have on the recently opened Bluegrass Kitchen, but we encourage you to stay tuned in order to hear about future events for the restaurant. Reporting from the studio for BCN Weekly Report, this was Amaya Weekly. Back to you in the studio.
On behalf of our news team, thank you for watching BCN Weekly Report. I'm Michael Harbin III. For more coverage, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at BereaCollege News and Radio, and watch our shows online at www.bcnewsandradio.com. We'll see you next week. Good night.